Capricorn. So the cards that I come up with, please make sure to get my book at Amazon and BarnesandNoble.com. The link to that is in the description box below as usual. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share the video. If you'd like to contact me for a personal reading, my email address as well as the prices are in the description box below. So the cards that I come up with for the Capricorns are the Three of Cups, the Tower, the Eight of Swords, the Death card, the Six of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Two of Swords, the High Priestess, the Moon, and last but not least, the Ten of Swords. So what I'm seeing here is I'm seeing how this is a situation where okay, so no major arcana for Capricorn, right? But you know, there is some energy that reflects Capricorns, right? The Tower, you know what I mean? And you have the Tower and the Death card, right? Both of these cards represent Scorpio, a lot of Scorpio energy. And Capricorn and Scorpio are a lot alike, you know what I mean? They are neutral, which means they could be compatible or incompatible. It could go either way. Now, the Three of Cups, the Tower, and the Eight of Swords represents how a lot of you Capricorns, right? That's interesting. Okay, so a lot of you Capricorns are making some sort of an amends with someone, between you and someone else, right? Some sort of forgiveness. The two of you, right, some sort of romantic forgiveness. The two of you, Tower, Eight of Swords, the two of you end up having some fun, if you know what I mean. Right away after you and this person said your apologies, the two of y'all ended up hanging out with each other, so to speak. The Death card and the Six of Swords, and you Capricorns, you tried to get away from this person, right? The Death card trying to putting an end to something. Six of Swords, you sailing away. But the only problem is that, remember, the Six of Swords, this is invoked correctly. So although, right, it shows you trying to sail away, get away from this person, it's not actually true. You're trying to get away from this person. And yes, something is coming to an end. But what is coming to an end is you deciding, you at first trying to make it seem like, oh, I'm a hang out with this person and then I'm gonna leave them. And then after you're done, it's like you now like, nah, I'm not necessarily so sure that I could just smash and really leave. That's what's coming to an end. So the Nine of Wands and the Two of Swords, all right? The Nine of Wands and the Two of Swords is about how you Capricorns, right? You need to be very careful about bringing this type of crazy making to yourselves and to this person, because you Capricorns are having a hard time with this, you know. And I've often said this before, right? Love is either an angel or it could be a demon, in the sense that, you know, love is something where you have to accept it. You know, a lot of times stuff like this, you know what I mean? I tell, whenever this, I feel something for, you know what I mean, the people, if you catch my drift, who I'm hanging out with, you know what I mean? Stuff like this, my counterparts, if you know what I mean. You know, if I feel something for them, I go ahead and tell them. And the reason for that is because if you don't, and see, this is why I say that the entire planet is caught up in the Lover's card and that trap, is because too many people trying to front like they are in love, but they're trying to convince themselves that they're not. And this is where the catch-22 is, because doing that is self-destructive. So a person who's going to be constructive, they have to admit, see, this is the spirituality. This is the science rearing its head. See, modern science, right? Science, right? Book-wise, right, is about knowledge, as to where the spiritual sciences and magic and things of this nature and tarot is about power. It is a science, but it's a science based upon power. So the mundane sciences is based upon knowledge, and the spiritual occult science is based upon power. So love is a power just like anything else. It's like fire. It could cook your food, it could burn your house down. It depends on how it's used. And that's the situation. You understand? So with love being the same way, if you don't learn to express it constructively, if you don't give into it, this is why it is, you know what I'm saying, that you have to a certain extent let go. Because if you don't, you will find yourselves doing a lot of stuff that you wouldn't think, and it would destroy you. You'll do things where, and all of this stuff is relative, right? The Nine of Wands, the Two of Swords, you will bring really destructive a thought process, a really negative and a loser's mentality into a place where people love you, but you will treat them like trash. This is not what it is that we want. We want to stop making the mistakes that our ancestors did, right? Some of our, not all, but some of our ancestors did, where they treated the people who treated them like gold, like trash, and they sought after the approval and the love and the appreciation and the admiration of the people who treat them who treat them like trash. You know? And the High Priestess represents the same thing. You know, watch out for that type of mentality. You're not going anywhere, and accept it for what it is, and just accept the fact that you may want to create, right? The Moon and the Ten of Swords, you may want to make a relationship with this person, and you have to accept that about yourself, right? A lot of times people call me and stuff like this and they want love. Well, you know, if you're in a relationship with this person and you and this person can't necessarily seem to figure it out, it's because you or this person or the both of you are not willing to see, this is what it is. The people who, like the whole Amber Heard and Johnny Depp situation. Amber Heard is in love with Johnny Depp. It's just that Amber Heard can't bring herself to accept the fact that she is in love with Johnny Depp. So what does Amber Heard have to do? Amber Heard has to make it about everything else other than that, right? To create plausible deniability to where it's, I can't love you because of this. I can't love you because of that. And this is why it is that I say that Johnny Depp is so on point with it, because he's proved my formula. It works. You don't engage with people like that. You just love them. You know what I mean? So let's clarify some more. Matter of fact, let's clarify at all in this reading. Let's clarify the Ten of Swords. So you're not being betrayed, okay? The Hierophant, the Tower, again, right? You already have the Tower card, the Seven of Wands, right? So this is about you having to learn to, accept things, let things go, let things be what they are, and go with the flow more in that sense. And the Seven of Wands, accept that about yourself. Otherwise, like I said, a lot of self-destruction is coming your way. You don't want that. Comment, like, subscribe. Peace, y'all.